Is this thing on?
Yeah, man, it's a red light, man.
Hello?
Where's my makeup artist, man? It's already recording. You can't get my face. I didn't get the powder, man. Where's my makeup artist? Shining over here, man. I look like Jesus. Good for you. Give me a time frame here. 2 minutes? Ooh. Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Andreas. Welcome to the Sweatshop. No pay, no breaks, and no rules. Just sports. Now, I've been watching on ESPN.com on how all these experts make all these picks. So if you go check it out, you go on the experts for NFL picks, week 14. Check them all out, those picks. I think this is the challenge that I'm trying to make and trying to beat for ESPN. I'm going to beat every single one of those experts for this week. If I don't, as you can see, look, I got a nice little scruff going. Next week, I will do the show in my underwear and I won't shave. So I'll keep that going until I beat them, at least tie with the best one, okay? So I got to go, I'm thinking I'm going to get at least 12 out of 15 right here. So that would be 12-3, and I don't think anybody can beat that. So let's get it right to the point. Let's start with the picks. First game, we got the Saints at the Falcons. Now, I'm going with the Saints. It's pretty easy to tell that because they had their bad game last week. They had their scare. They're ready for the playoffs. I think last week was like a nice little wake-up call for them. So I'm picking the Saints to go over the Falcons. Falcons don't have a quarterback, don't have a running back. They might still have some defense, but I think it's going to be huge and a blowout. Next game, we got the Packers at the Bears. I'm going with the Packers. Bears haven't been playing well. Packers are getting better and better every week. They surprised me last week with the Ravens. This week, I think at the Bears, weather's going to be bad, but I still think they're going to pull it out. Close game, but I think they're going to pull it out. Next game, we got the Broncos at the Colts. Little toughie. Everybody's thinking Broncos are... Next, we got the Broncos at the Colts. That's a tough one. Everybody's thinking Broncos are doing good. They're riding high. Colts are undefeated. Yeah, they're thinking everybody, they got to lose one of these days. But they're playing at home, and I think the Broncos are way overrated. Last week they beat the Chiefs. I mean, that's not a big deal. All right, so I think they're way overrated. The point spread, I think, on this game is 6.5 points. I think the Colts are going to win by 14 or more. So I'm picking the Colts to stay undefeated and go 13-0 and set the Broncos straight because they, quite frankly, aren't as good. Next, we got the Bills at the Chiefs. That's a tough one. Both teams suck. No offense to any of Bills or Chiefs fans out there, but they suck. Okay, my favorite player of all time is on there. Owens is playing, but hey, I know you guys are going to hate me for it, but still, it's very tough. So I'm going straight out of home field advantage. I think the Chiefs, it's going to be bad weather. Chiefs are going to pull it out with a 16-13 type of deal over the Bills. Next, we got the Bengals at the Vikings. Two very good teams. The Bengals up and down all season long. You never know. They can beat anybody, but they can also lose to everybody. So, I'm going with the Vikings on the fact alone that they lost last week. They looked horrible last week. I think that was their worst game. They needed one of those. Vikings are going to beat the Bengals at home. No, that's what I think. Next, we got the Panthers at the Patriots. Patriots, a bunch of turmoil. Also, I just heard that Thomas is supposed to be out and be benched, the Dallas Thomas. I don't think it's going to make a big difference because Brady and the offense, I think they're going to blow them out. I think they're going to score about 30-35 points. Panthers around 10, so it's going to be a blowout. I'm going to pick the Patriots over the Panthers. Next, we got the Jets at the Bucs. The Bucs have gone back to their old ways, the Succaneers. So I'm going, even though Sanchez is not supposed to start, he's saying he's playing, he's not playing, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Clemens or Sanchez, Jets will win this one by at least 10 points over the Bucs. Bucs are not going to be able to score on that defense. Next, we got the Dolphins at the Jags. Another one, Florida rivalry right there. Pretty tough. Dolphins riding high on last week's win against the Patriots. Jags in control of their own fate for the playoffs. It's going to be pretty tough. So I'm thinking it's going to be a field goal, but I'm going with the Jags because they got home field advantage. And they've been playing really well after that 49ers loss last week. They did really good last week after rebounding from that 49ers loss. I think they're going to beat the Dolphins. Next, we get the Lions at the Ravens. Pretty easy, not much to say. Ravens lost big last week against the Packers. Lions don't have Stafford, Culpepper in. Ravens are going to win. Next, we got Seahawks at Texans. Another one of those easy picks. Texans fighting for their lives in playoffs. Seahawks have nothing to play for. Texans going to win big at home. Next, we got Rams at Titans. As you can see, we got a pretty crappy team playing on the road against good teams, decent playoff teams. It's pretty easy to pick these couple games right here. Now, I'm going to go with the Titans, even though Vince Young might not be playing. Rams pretty much have nothing, not going to score in that Titans defense. Redskins at the Raiders. Another one of those 50-50 ones. Which Redskins team is going to show up? Which Raiders team is going to show up? You never know. They can beat each other on any given Sunday, but you never know which team is going to show up. I'm going to go with the Raiders because they're playing at home. They're riding high. Redskins don't really have much to play for. Oh, traveling across country, you always got, that's how I always look, because you always got to factor in the way how long they have to travel. They got to travel all the way across country. I'm going with the Raiders. Next, we got Chargers at Cowboys. Cowboys trying to win one in December. Chargers trying to lose one in December. It's complete opposites in December teams. Chargers riding high. Cowboys coming off a loss. Pretty tough one right here. I'm going to go with the Cowboys at home. They're trying to prove that they can win in December. And I think they're going to make it. Tough one. I don't know. I think they're going to make it. But if you had to go with the point spread, I think it's 6.5 points. I would go with the Chargers. I don't think they're going to cover the 6.5 points. Next, we got the Sunday night football game, Eagles-Giants. Big NFC East matchup. Big for the division lead. Giants, after a big win against the Cowboys, I think at home, are going to win against the Eagles. Eagles are good. It's going to be it's going to be a shootout. Giants over the Eagles. Now we're going to Monday night. Monday night, Cardinals and 49ers. I'm going to go with the Cardinals. 49ers are good at home. They beat them in week 1. But Cardinals riding high. Kurt Warner's back. They got all their receivers. They're clicking to get right now. 49ers are still on their way up. They'll be there next year. So we'll see. Hold on. I got a phone call coming in. Let's check this out. Hello? Oh, it's my secret little upset guy. That's what we call him, the secret little upset guy. He gives me a 3-pack of upsets. And I'm not going to tell you his name because he's really good at this. Let's see how good he is this week. So my upset specials, 3-pack of upset special coming from my secret upset special guy. He's telling me, so you got the games, you got it all? Okay. So you're saying no on the Packers, upset Bears are going to win? All right, that's nice. Number 2, really? Okay. So he's going with the Chargers, which, I even said that I might take the Chargers. Chargers to upset the Cowboys. And the biggest upset special for him, if you guys want to make some money on this, he says the 49ers to upset the Cardinals at home. He says they always play the Cardinals tough. It's a division game. It's the last game, chance for a playoff spot. 49ers. So again, the 3-pack of upsets, 49ers, Chargers, and Bears. There you have it. That's all I got to say. Let's see what happens this week with my picks. To recap, we got Saints, Bears, Colts, Chiefs, Vikings, Patriots, Jets, Jags, Ravens, Texans, Titans, Raiders, Chargers, Giants, and 49ers. Well, you think I'm going to beat the ESPN people? I think so, because otherwise you're going to see me in my underwear next week and not shaved. And I got a bunch of meetings coming up this week, so I need to shave tomorrow, okay? So check back in with me next week at the Sweatshop. I'm Andreas, your host.